and then we can always bring it back. But we're making ourselves some more kitty cats here. Getting ourselves some more life. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. So much life. So many kitty cats. So much life and so many kitty cats. Ah, yes, yes, yes. All these triggers are going crazy. Alright, I love it. I love it. Should have done it before. What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone. Thank you guys so very freaking much for tuning in, because today is a perfect, awesome day. We're building deck number 250. 250 decks already. That is insane. So if you're new to the channel and you want to see a fresh new deck every single day, subscribe to the channel. Ring that little notification bell down there so you'll get always, well, notified when there's a new video coming up. I would appreciate it very freaking much, because thanks to CGB, we're on our way to 3,800. Not even a week ago, we were on our way to 3,400. Now we're on our way to 3,800. So, go red, go blue. Thank you so much for sharing my video. I really appreciate it. So enough with the yammering. Let's get into the triggered. Hammering. Triggered, you say? Why? What went wrong? Well, we're triggered in a good way. We are triggered in a freaking good way. So, we're playing a Scute Swarm deck today, but this one is a bonkers. Freaking bonkers. So, Scute Swarm, you know the guy. Whenever you play a land, it triggers. And if you have less than 6 lands, you make a little insect that you can see right next to my head here. But if you have 6 or more lands, you make a copy of the Scute Swarm. That means, and when your 6th land entered, you get a second Scute Swarm. Then your 7th land, now you have 4. Then you have 8, and so on. Very freaking nice. Then we have the Felidar Retreat. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, you create either a kitty cat, or you put a 1/1 counter on each of your creatures, and they gain vigilance until end of turn. So delicious. So freaking delicious. So that means that these two profit very much from lands entering the battlefield. And that is why we're playing 2 creatures that make this even more bonkers. Like the Ashaya, Soul of the Wild. When Ashaya, Soul of the Wild toughness and power are each equal to the number of lands you control. So that means when it enters, it's a 5/5. But non-token creatures you control are forest, land, in addition to other types. That means it's a 6/6 because itself is a freaking land. So this always enters as a freaking 6/6. Also, all of your creatures being lands means they can't be targeted by spells that say non-land. If, for example, they have a Skyclave Apparition, it says exile target non-land permanent, and that is not possible any freaking more, because the Ashaya makes all of your creatures into forest creatures. That is so freaking good. And then, the even more bonkers card is the Ancient Greenwarden, and this one breaks the freaking deck. Oh my lord. It has reach, it's a 5/7 with reach, which is very important because in today's economy there's a lot of angels flying around which you have to block somehow. That is why we have the Ancient Greenwarden in here with reach. But, not only may you play lands from your graveyard, but you may also play, whenever a land enters the battlefield and causes a triggered ability, you trigger that ability twice. So it triggers just an additional time. You aren't doing it actively, it just happens. That means, let me get this straight for you. You have, for example, a Scute Swarm and a Felidar Retreat out. Let's just say you only have the Felidar Retreat out right now. You play your Ancient Greenwarden, and you play an Evolving Wilds from your graveyard. Pretty good, because now it will trigger 2 times because the Evolving Wild enters the battlefield, and then you crack it, it will trigger a total of 4 times just for playing one single land out of your graveyard. So good. And if you even have the new card, the Druid Class out, it gets even more bonkers. So, first mode is, whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. That means whenever a creature enters the battlefield while your Ashaya is out, you gain 1 life. Very freaking sweet. For 3 mana, you may activate at 2nd level, and you may play an additional land on each of your turns. That is already very good because of our Scute Swarm and our Felidar Retreat, but it gets even better if your Ancient Greenwarden is out, because that means you can play your Evolving Wilds from your graveyard, tap it, sack it, get yourself a land, play it once more from your graveyard. So we're at 6 triggers already. Sack it, 8 triggers, bam, now you have 8 kitty cats, or all of your creatures will have +8/+8. Crazy. Yes, I'm showing 4 because it's double triggers, so you have to double them up. And that is just insane. So many triggers. The last mode is not that important, level 3. When it becomes level 3, you may have a target land become a creature with power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. And it has haste. It is not that important. Might be game changing. Maybe you need it. Maybe you don't. We will find out. But what makes the Druid class even better is the Cleric class. If you would gain life, you gain death +1 instead. So if you gain 1 life, you now get 2. If you gain 5 life, now you gain 6. Very simple. For 4 mana, you can activate at 2nd level, and whenever you gain life, you put a 1/1 counter on a target creature you control. So if you have both levels activated and you play 2 lands, now you get 2 life for each land that you play, and you put a counter on a target creature. Then you play another land, you do it all over again with the Ancient Greenwarden and the Evolving Wilds. That is a lot of triggers. So many triggers. Then, what else do we have in here? We have the Trelasarra Moondancer, which also profits from these 2 together very much, especially if your Ashaya is out. You profit even freaking more, because this girl is crazy. Dancing in the moonlight, it's Trelasarra. So, whenever you gain life, you put a 1/1 counter on the Trelasarra Moondancer, and you scry 1, which is very good. Scrying 1 in this kind of deck, always very good. Then we have the Prosperous Innkeeper in here. It enters the battlefield, you create a treasure token, so you might be able to play your Felidar Retreat on turn 3, which is very good. And yeah, what else do you want but a Felidar Retreat on turn 3? And whenever another creature, be it token, be it non-token, doesn't really matter, enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. That means, if all of these Scute Swarm enter the battlefield with the Prosperous Innkeeper in here, you get a lot of life. This will trigger the level 2, you will get a lot of counters. And you will get a lot of life if your Ashaya is out as well for each non-token creature that enters the battlefield. So it is just crazy how many triggers, how much value is hidden in this freaking deck. I mean, let's just say, you play a Prosperous Innkeeper. Now you activate your Scute Swarm. Now you get 1 life because the land enters the battlefield. Next turn, you get 2 life. Then you get 4 life. Then you get 8 life. It is crazy, and each time is +1, so it is always an uneven number even. Every single time you play a land, you gain 1 life. So it is crazy, because to trigger this, you have to play land. So everything is so freaking crazy. Then we have 2 Inscription of Abundance in here to make sure that we gain even some more life, and to make sure that we can fight something that we absolutely need to get rid of, or to put some counters on a target creature if we really have to. And yeah. You know the inscription. It is very good for 2, but it is even better for 5. Then I wanted to try the Neverwinter Dryad. You put her down for 1, then you may pay 2, search your library for a basic forest card, put it on the battlefield tab, then shuffle. That means that you can block with it, sack it for 2, gain yourself a land. Very nice ramp, very weird ramp, but I want to try it out. Then another card that is so good in today's meta is the Yasharn Implacable Earth. Everybody is playing treasures. Yes, we are as well, but we aren't relying on it. We only have a maximum of 4 treasures. If we cannot use them, what even gives? Because the Yasharn, when it enters the battlefield, you search your library for a basic forest and a basic plains, reveal them, put it in your hand, then shuffle. So you will have 2 more lands for all of your triggers. It is very good already. And then it says players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activate abilities. And that also means treasures. That means that people cannot crack treasures. If they're playing dragons and they have all of these gold spend dragon treasures, they cannot use them any freaking more. Because it would mean to sacrifice something to cast spell or activate an ability. That is so good. So freaking good. Trust me. Crazy. It's only 2 up because, yeah, the other cards are way more important in here, but if you can draw it against a dragon stack, you are super happy. Then we have 2 Esika's Chariot, swing low, Esika's Chariot, just so good. You can make a copy of a Scute Swarm, you can make a copy of a kitty cat, you can make a copy of whatever token you want, even of the treasure tokens if you really have to. And if you're playing this turn 3 because of the Prosperous Innkeeper, you're getting 2 life because of the kitty cats. So good. Then it attacks in, you get a life every single time you make yourself another token with the Esika's Chariot. It is so fun, So good. Then we have 4 field trips in here. This is kind of the only ramp spell that we have right now in today's meta, but it is very good because it gives us access to a learn board. So you search a library for a basic forest card. That is it. You can only get a forest. You put it onto the battlefield tapped. Still okay. It triggers your Scute Swarm, your Felidar Retreat, and if your Ancient Greenwarden is out, it does a double. So freaking delish. And then you learn. And that will give us access to 2 environmental sciences, to give us some life, and to make sure that we find our lands. A basic conjuration, which is also very good. You look at the top 6 cards of a library, reveal a creature card, put it in your hand, gain 3 life. So good. Now you have 1 more creature to play. Very, very freaking awesome. Then we have 1 containment breach in here, just in case we encounter some enchantment or artifacts that we absolutely have to get rid of. The introduction to prophecy, which was cry and draws a card. It is always good. The introduction to annihilation. So this, for example, cannot target our creatures if we have the Ashaya out, because it says non-land, all of our creatures now are lands. Very freaking sweet. And then we have the Masked Exhibition, because it is just so good. We are rampant. We have all of these lands thanks to the Ashaya, because all of our non-token creatures are lands, so we can tap him for a green. Play the Masked Exhibition, trigger our little Prosperous Innkeeper here 3 times, trigger our Trelasarra 3 times. So freaking sweet. So freaking sweet. This is a very nice deck with a lot of triggers, and it is 61 cards because I didn't know what to cut. I was finishing it and I was here like, no man, I cannot cut anything. So today is 1 more card. 1 more card for the craziness. We have 4 Evolving Wilds, as I said, because they work so well with the Ancient Greenwarden, they work so well with the Scute Swarm and the Felidar Retreat, just so nice. We have 4 Branchloft Pathways, we have 1 Lair of the Hydra, because why not? Maybe we needed to get in for the last bit of damage after wiping the board a lot of times. This is a good card to have. We have 8 beautiful forests, we have 6 beautiful plains, and we have 1 Cave of the Frost Dragon, just the same reason because of the Hydra, but this one flies. And if you put them in as your first and second land, they come in untapped, so that is also very good. Alright, so this is a very crazy deck. We have these very nice planty sleeves. And yeah, I had to explain a lot because this is just a crazy trigger happy deck. Just as happy as I am. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you in those triggered games. Alright, deck number 250. Here we go. We're up against Elspethelsa. Elspethelsa. Weird freaking name, but okay. Who am I to judge? What is this hand? What is this hand? If we only had a green source here immediately, I might even keep it. But I think I have to mulligan here. Oh, come on. What is with the 2-landers? What is with the freaking 2-landers? Alright, as the opponent is going first, we might have a chance to find a land here. But it is just, come on, we need 2 lands, 2 freaking lands. I mean, we have the Yasharn, so if we find the lands, we're super happy. Well, we found 1 land. We are already a little bit happy. Alright, we're up against the clerics or angels, which is very annoying. Do not like to see it. So, yeah. Alright, it is clerics. It is clerics. So we're throwing down the Trelasarra here. Next turn we can put this down with the, with the life gain. Seems pretty good. There it is, angels, as I freaking said. As I freaking said. Okay, are you attacking in though? They are attacking in. Not even chilling. Not even going to chill here. And we found another land, which makes me very happy. I almost misplayed here. Almost. Alrighty. We're putting this one down as a green first. It's crying. Yeah, that is pretty good. That is actually what I want. That is actually what I want. Alright. We can attack in here. We kind of have to. Keeping them low. They found their land. Must be pretty good for them. Another UFO. They always come in pairs. They always come in freaking pairs. Never not come in pairs. So, we're putting this one down. Getting ourselves some tasty life. Putting this one down. The field trip. I mean, why not? We're playing the Yasharn next turn, so that is a-okay. It is a-okay. And now we are, We are getting rid of this Luminarch Aspirant here. It is pretty annoying. It is pretty freaking annoying. So are they trading here? Are they? They are not trading here. Alright. So, we are playing down the Yasharn now. Then we're playing the Felidar Retreat. We're getting some life, so that is very sweet. Very freaking sweet. Okay. Okay, yeah. I gotcha. I gotcha. You had the answer all along, didn't you? You had the answer all along. So we're getting ourselves these 2 lands here. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So now we're still attacking in. I mean, if they're attacking in here, they're pretty screwed next turn because of our Felidar Retreat. So we will see what they're doing. We will freaking see what they're doing. They're stuck on lands. We, thank God, have the Yasharn that got us some land. Alright, they're attacking in for 3 here. Interesting. Pretty interesting. We got another Druid Class. But we can't play both. Cannot play both. So yeah, let's put down the Felidar Retreat here. I mean, they might have something. They might have freaking something, but we will find out what it is. So now we're putting 1/1 counters on our creatures. They have to block at least 1, which is absolutely okay. Another Vanishing Verse, yes, but the trigger is still on the stack, my friend. It is still on the stack. And we have another Druid Class. So, getting in with our Pork and our Moon Dancer. As I said, they have to block at least 1. Now they aren't looking that good anymore with the double Youthful Valkyrie. Oh, they found something. They freaking found something. But we found something as well. We have the Field Trip here. We're okay. We will get some life. We will get some life. How much does this cost? 4. This costs 3. Yeah, I think I'm just getting the Field Trip. The Skyclave Apparition. Alright. Getting rid of the Yasharn. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Alright, so there's a trigger for you. There is a trigger for you. Yes, I want that land. I freaking want it. So we can attack in now. No worries. They kind of have to block still. Nothing to do here. So now everything is a land. If they have another Skyclave Apparition, it can't even target it. So that is so good. We're so well protected now. The Legion Angel. Okay. Kind of annoying, but not the end of the world annoying. Not the end of the world annoying. Can we do this? Yeah, we can. We freaking can. Alright. We're putting a counter on the Trelasarra. And yeah, that is enough lands now. Oh my lord. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Well, we still attack and they have to block both. So yeah. And we're getting a 4/4 here. It is a non-token. Oh, they scoop! They scoop! Give me... Oh, no, rank up. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. Alright, I did a little misplay there. I should have kept back 1 green. I didn't. Did not do it. Opponent's going first. Can we keep such a hand? Can we? I feel like we kind of have to. I feel like we kind of have to. It is just too good to pass up. Because we have the Greenwarden, we have everything here. Let's act like we're a mono-green deck. Let's just act like it. So yeah, we have a very nice curve start. What's up with that? Are we encountering nothing but angels today? Nothing but freaking angels. Okay, I gotcha, game. I freaking gotcha. So we found another Ashaya. That is a little bit annoying, but hey, what are we supposed to do? Yep, it is angels all day long. All freaking day long. We found yet another land. That is kind of bad. Kinda. But we have a Felidar Retreat ready to rock and roll next turn. So yeah, they would need like something very good to activate that, to get rid of that. So. Yep, the Lair of the Hydra can attack in if I want to. It can, but it won't this turn. It won't. So this is also very nice. But we're getting down to Felidar Retreat. We're trying here. We're trying. If they have any exile target monocolored permanent, would be a little bit sad. But hey. So, then we're bringing down the Ashaya because it is a land. So we will have 2 land. They do have it immediately. Like immediately. Like freaking immediately. Not even chilling. Not even waiting 1 turn. Nothing. Nah, they just have it immediately. Just... oh my lord. Oh my lord. And we drew almost only lands the whole game long. Whole freaking game long. So we're putting down the Ashaya. It is a pretty big boy. And we're putting down the Ancient Greenwarden afterwards. It is also pretty big boy. Alright. Do you have another Vanishing Verse? Come on, don't you tell me that you just have another Vanishing Verse. Just like the player before. Just like the player before. 2 Vanishing Verses in hand. Like, get out of here. Get out of here, game. Get out of here. How many lands can a man draw? How many? Yes. So let's attack in first. Alright. Getting them down real good. Seems pretty nice. Seems pretty nice. Alright. So now we have a reach creature, which is everything we want. But we, kind of... we had a reach creature, which was everything we wanted. But, that was it. That was freaking it. Now we don't have any more reach creature here. So they still can't really be attacking in, because we also have the Lair of the Hydra, so yeah, what you gonna do about it? The Cleric Class. Alright, that means that sooner or later we will be able to bring back our good friend, the Ancient Greenwarden, which I like a lot. Which I like a freaking lot. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do this for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, for 4. Alright. But do we? Do we do it? I think first we're attacking in. First we're attacking in and then we're preparing this one. I think it is pretty smart to just activate this one as fast as frickin' possible. Bring down the Neverwinter Dryad. Could have done it before, but they were blocking anyway, so yeah, what even gives. But we will be bringing back our big boy here very soon. And then... excuse me. And then we can do some stuff. So this might be a Starnheim Unleashed. They might have it here. We'll give him some life, which is pretty bad for us. But they could do it for 2 here or for 1. Yeah, for 1 right now. Or for 2. Alright. I knew that. Okay, I knew that. So. Are they attacking in though? We will be getting a lot of life here, which is very freaking tasty. Very freaking tasty. Alright, we got another Cleric Class. So let me count. Do we have enough for both? We do have enough for both. Do we have enough for all of them? If we activate this, this costs 4. Nah, it is too much. It is too much. Alright. So, we're getting some life back. We're putting this one onto our Ancient Greenwarden. Just to be sure. Just to be freaking sure. So now we can attack in with the Ashaya. They kind of have to block here. They don't block. Okay, that makes me very nervous. Very nervous indeed. Why aren't you blocking? And why can't we find anything? Well, we found a Cleric Class. But I would like to find like a Scute Swarm or something would be very tasty. Scute Swarm would be very freaking tasty. Or a fight spell. The Rampage of the Valkyries. Okay, okay. So we absolutely need a Scute Swarm here. Absolutely need a Scute Swarm. Are they attacking in? You shouldn't really be attacking in here. I really hope we can find a Scute Swarm. A Scute Swarm is perfect against the Rampage of the Valkyries. What a standoff. What a freaking standoff. Alright. So we can get rid of the Neverwinter Dryad. It's okay. If we lose it here, it's absolutely okay. I mean, we can always bring stuff back. with our classes here. Holy smokes. That is brutal. That is freaking brutal. Okay, so how are we doing this? How are we actually doing this? I will be cracking the Evolving Wilds here. Just get myself some lands out of the freaking... So. Now we're attacking in, and I will do something crazy. Something really crazy. So they're blocking like this. So that means I will activate this one. For 1. Autopay. And I will activate this one. And then just sack these two. And I can always bring him freaking back. Always bring them freaking back with our Ancient Greenwarden. So, we're sacrificing this one. We are sacrificing this one. But as I said, we can always bring him back if we really need him. But right now, we need something else. So I really hope that this Evolving Wilds here did its job good and will shuffle our library real good. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that is still alright. The Prosperous Innkeeper. That is very nice. That will give us some life. And getting life is very good here in this situation. So. So we don't need to tap that one to make ourselves... Alright, that is good. That is very good. Now we are still attacking in. I mean, why the heck shouldn't we? Why the heck shouldn't we be attacking in here? As I said, we can just do this all over again. We're activating this one for 1. Yes, autopay. And, yeah, sacrificing the Hydra. Seems pretty good in my book. Seems pretty good in my book. And now we can even do this. So, this is a very crazy standoff. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it freaking is. Because we can also start bringing other stuff back if it dies here. So, yeah, they need to exile it, which is good for us. But what a freaking standoff. What a freaking standoff. I really hope that we can find our Scute Swarm here. Okay. They never not have a freaking angel ready to rock and roll. And a Resplendent Marshal even. Okay, not bad, not bad. But yeah, as I said, we're still okay here. We are still freaking okay here. So, putting stuff on the creatures. Are they attacking in though? Are they now? Are they attacking in now? As I said, we can always play a Hydra from our graveyard. I think they are attacking in, just for the life gain. I mean, go on, do it. The Felidar Retreat. That is so freaking good. So freaking good. I can't even put in words how good this is. We're putting down the Evolving Wilds. Everything triggers twice. We make ourselves some kitty cats here, so we have something to sacrifice. We're getting ourselves some life, which is so freaking good. Alright, and the Prosperous Innkeeper gets pushed now, because why the heck not? Why the freaking heck not? So we can attack him with the Prosperous Innkeeper as well. Oh my lord. This was like the perfect freaking draw here. Not gonna lie. Not gonna freaking lie. Alright, getting ourselves the forest. Now everything triggers twice once more. Oh my lord. We're getting one more kitty cat, and now we're putting down counters. Alright, so. Seems pretty good in my book. Seems pretty good in my book. Alright. So now we're attacking in. They have to block. We have a freaking vigilance. This is the dream. Oh my lord. Yes, yes, yes. So, what you doing here, my friend? What you doing? I'm Selesnying you down. Let's have some coffee. Okay. One kitty cat down. I really wonder what to do. 2 kitty cats down. And 3 kitty cats down. I mean, we have 3 of them. We have freaking 3 kitty cats. And there's nothing they can do. They could maybe kill my Prosperous Innkeeper here. But then they're still taking 8 from my Ancient Greenwarden. So, yeah. They just surrendered. They just had enough. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm not too smart sometimes. I'm not too smart sometimes. Alrighty. Now, are we doing this? Are we freaking doing this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we are. Just for the heck of it. Just for the freaking heck of it. And then we can always bring it back. But we're making ourselves some more kitty cats here. Getting ourselves some more life. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So much life. So many kitty cats. So much life and so many kitty cats. Ah, yes, yes, yes. All these triggers are going crazy. Alright, I love it. I love it. Should have done it before. But hey, why should I? Why should I? It's just for the heck of it. All for the heck of it. So now they can't kill. They can only kill this one if they want to. They have another angel, but I think that's it. I think that is it. Goodbye, my friend. This is it. Too many triggers. I still have another Evolving Wilds. I still have another Evolving Wilds. Good game. Good game. Let's give him the Liliana spanking. Are you now salty? Are you now restless salty? Opponent left. Opponent freaking left. Those were too many triggers. Oh, boom. Boom. Oh, what a game. What a freaking game. And a rank up. Yes. Well deserved. Well freaking deserved. Those were so many triggers. So many triggers. We're up against Sulfur. Like breathe in and Sulfur. Opponent's going first. I kind of want to keep this hand because we have the Prosperous Innkeeper. If we wouldn't have had the Prosperous Innkeeper, I wouldn't keep it. But as we can play our field trips, I kind of want to keep it. Alright, we're up against... Oh, okay, I don't know what we're up against. But it looks dangerous. Looks freaking dangerous. So we get ourselves a green because we have another white in our hand if we need it. Another Evolving Wilds. That is kind of good. Kind of good for later. It is kind of good for later. They're just killing my Prosperous Innkeeper like there is no tomorrow. Oh, it's a dragon stack. Alright, I gotcha. I gotcha. How many more of those do you have? The Lair of the Hydra. So let's do it like this, just to have some blockers on the frickin' field. I mean, why not? Why the heck not? Blockers are always good. Blockers are always freaking good. And I know, yes, those are just some small insects, small and insignificant to a lot of you, but to me they mean a lot. They mean a lot to me. We're bringing down the Lair of the Hydra and the field trip, and then we will start our little token barrage. Unexpected. Is this my deck just with extra steps? Is it? Is it? If you're killing something, it should be the original Scute Swarm. The original Scute Swarm. But we will block this MtgA like there is no tomorrow. Like, this looks like my 40 damage in turn 5 deck. But yeah, as I said, with extra steps. So this is 4. It's not enough. It is not enough. We're blocking with 2 here. Because if they have another shock and they shock one of my little Scute Swarms here, I would be very sad. Would be very, very sad. Not gonna lie. Not gonna freaking lie. Alright, so how are we doing this though? Oh, they have another shock. The Royal Eruption. Going deep, my friend. Going freaking deep. We have another Scute Swarm, so hey. I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. So. The question is though, if we find a normal land, an untapped land here. We didn't. We didn't find an untapped land. But that is still alright. It is still alright. So the priority here is just for the Orb of the Dragon kind. We're still filling our board with Scute Swarms. Do they have yet another removal? That is the question. That is the freaking question. So. Are we going Field Trip or are we going Felidar Retreat? Okay, yeah, right. The perfect answer was here all along. So that answers our question. We're going Felidar Retreat and Field Trip afterwards. So I don't think that they have an answer for our Felidar Retreat, to be honest. Really don't think they do. And we can go Field Trip into Trelasarra. And we will, don't you get me wrong. We absolutely will. Another Orb of Dragonkind. Alright, they might be looking for some dragons here. Okay, they are. Youth of the Nation. And they found the Inferno Star Mount. That is a little bit annoying. But hey, what are we supposed to do about it? All we can do now is to find our boar. Which we didn't. Did not find our freaking boar. Alright. So we're going strong though. We are freaking going strong now. Making another kitty cat here. They would need like yet another one of these, you know, annoying thingies here. And we are getting ourselves the introduction to Annihilation. And now we're making ourselves another kitty. We have to go white. We have to go freaking white. So they fear us. They have to fear us. And they would need like another freaking Draconic Intervention ready to rock and roll. And we have the introduction to Annihilation. So everything is still a-okay. For now. Do you have it, my friend? Do you freaking have it? Okay, they're digging. They're digging. They're digging. Is all I can say here. But what are you doing, my friend? What are you doing? So, the biggest spell they have is 4. So, we can't go too strong here. Alright, they bring down the Inferno. Just bringing it down. Not even chilling. Not even a chilling. Alright, so do we have? We have the Evolving Wilds in there. But I still think that our best bet here is to use the introduction to Annihilation, make him draw a card. And get in there for 6. I think that is just sadly our best bet here. But next turn we can play the Ancient Greenwarden. And play, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. Only the Ancient Greenwarden. But it's still alright. It is still alright. I mean, they, as I said, would need another Draconic Intervention here to be very freaking annoying. Alright, they have it. They have it. But hey, we still have the Ancient Greenwarden here. We can bring back our stuff. So I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. They're digging for another dragon. Alright. But they can't play it this turn. Cannot play it this turn. And we have a blocker here. So that is good. That is very good in my book. Very freaking good in my book. So, Evolving Wilds. Get down here. Now we're making ourselves another kitty cat. Making ourselves another kitty cat. So that is 2 kitty cats. And then we're making ourselves some... I think we're making ourselves 1 more kitty cat. And then we're putting counters on everything. Alright. Should have done it the other way around. I forgot. I forgot. So they would need yet another Draconic Intervention. Do not have it. Do not freaking have it. Alright, did we get him? Did we freaking get him? I mean, we have yet another Evolving Wilds. We have the Field Trip. So it's looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Sulfur. Are you breathing in sulfur? Oh, they are. They are. Okay, I don't think there's anything they can do here. I just don't think that there is anything they could do. Nothing deals with this board. Nothing, my friend. The Frostbite, that is not enough. That is actually not enough. Good game. Good game. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. No rank up. Come on. How many games do I have to win to get a rank up? How many? Alright, we're 3-0 right now. We're up against Hyperius Maximus. It's so unfair. You lose one, you lose a rank. But if you win one, you get nothing for it. Nothing, I tell you. Alright, we're looking pretty okay here. Like this hand. Because of this. And the Neverwinter Dryad. That is also very nice. And we have the Cave of the Frost Dragon. So yeah, let us see what we are up against. Let us just see. We're up against another dragon deck. Wonder what this one is packing. So, I hope we can find some good stuff, but the Ancient Greenwarden is really good already. It is really good already. It's another land. Don't like to see that, to be honest. Absolutely don't like to see that. So, let me think. I think there's no need to keep back the Neverwinter Dryad right now. We kind of wanted to have a trigger. Kind of. So the Ancient Greenwarden is pretty good though. Not gonna... Oh my lord, how many lands can a man find? How many freaking lands can a man find? Alright. We are now able to play an additional land each single turn, which is good, which is very good. And we're gaining a lot of life. So our hand is empty, yes. That's true, that is true. But we can now play the Ancient Greenwarden if we want to. If they're playing anything, we have the Ancient Greenwarden. And that is very tough to get rid of for dragons. Very, very tough to get rid of. So, we're keeping the Neverwinter Dryad for now. We never know if we need... Oh my lord. How many lands? How many freaking lands can a man get? And don't you answer with yes. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So we're gaining a lot of life here thanks to the Ancient Greenwarden because all of these abilities trigger twice. Yes, they do. Yes, they freaking do. And then we can get... Well, you can't read it like this. Easiest game of my life. Easiest game of my life. I would say so. Get out of here, dragons. Get out of here, dragons. Oh, my hand was empty. The lands once more killed him. So just like in yesterday's video, we had someone scooping to the lands. Didn't want anything to do with it. Combo master. Combo master. Alright, the opponent's going first. But I kind of like this hand. I really do. I really freaking do. So, yep. I'm putting down this one as green, this one as white. Getting down the Prosperous Innkeeper. We're up against some kind of... I don't know what it is, but it might be freaking annoying. Might be freaking annoying. Oh, it's the Cody Reanimator deck. Yeah, I've seen that. I have seen that. I know what it does. We're putting this one down as a green. Getting down the Neverwinter Dryad. Seems pretty good in my book. Alright, all we need to do is to get a lot of life and to bring down all of these Scute Swarms. They might be packing a board wipe. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know about that. So. We are getting our Scute Swarms ready. The more life we can get here, the freaking better. Getting the Evolving Wilds down. Seems pretty good. Getting ourselves another green. Getting ourselves some life. Seems pretty good until now. So, all we need is maybe something cool. With the field trip, we can get it. We can absolutely get it. So, how are we doing this now? Oh, there it is. There it is, the Cody activation. The Doomscar was here all along. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Yeah, that is kind of bad. Kind of really, really bad. Who's bad? That was bad. Alright, but this is very, very good. Very good. I love to freaking see it. Love to see it. Just imagine they didn't know about it. But yeah, here it is. Here it freaking is. So now we have the Inscription of Abundance, so we can see what they're doing. But we're still getting a lot of life for every freaking land that enters the battlefield. So I'm okay with that. I'm actually okie dokie. Because all of these kitty cats will go very freaking wide. Very wide. Alright, not doing anything. Love to see it. Love to freaking see it. Now we're bringing down the Trelasarra. Getting ourselves the field trip. If they have an answer here, they better use it now. Because this will get out of hand real quick. They do have it. They do have it. Okay. Yep, making himself a spirit. Spiritual pressure activated. We're getting ourselves the Basic Conjuration here. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. And making ourselves another freaking cat. Now we're getting in. If they want to get rid of this spirit, I'm okay with that. Alright, they do not want to get rid of it. So they might have a revival spell in their hand. we will find out about that. The Starnheim Unleashed. That is kind of annoying, but only kind of. We still have the Basic Conjuration, so that is alright. We can now look at the top 6 cards. The Ancient Greenwarden is freaking exactly what I want here. Freaking exactly what I want here. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we can activate it here. And then we can play additional lands on our turn. But the Ancient Greenwarden is exactly what I wanted. That is kind of very bad. Kind of very bad. But we're still okay. So this is 12. Okay. So this is another 12, 14. So unless they have yet another one, we're kind of okay still. Kind of okay still. Because we will get a lot of life back. And we have the Ancient Greenwarden. And they would need like a counter spell or something like that. So yeah. Alright. Didn't have it. That is good. So we're getting a lot of life back here. Putting down the creature, because we need to get that life. We really, really need to get that life. And we're putting down another Evolving Wilds. Need to get that life still. Really need to get that life still. Alright, that is a lot of triggers. So, now we're activating it once more. Getting ourselves yet more life back. Even more freaking life back. Oh, look at all these triggers. Look at all these freaking triggers. And now we're putting this one down and attacking in with our kitty cats. Alrighty. So, do we need more life? I think we're putting 1/1 counters on all of our creatures. Getting in there with the kitty cats. So, what were you saying, my friend? Attacking it with 3 angels here? Yes, you were saying that, weren't you? So, unless they have a board wipe here, and they scoop! Look at all these triggers! Look at all these triggers! Triggered! Shouting out my Patreons and my members too. Why am I singing the Christmas song? Because today felt like freaking Christmas. What a crazy deck this was. It was way more crazy than it ever was in playtesting. It was just insane. We went 5-0. I can't believe it. This is like the 4th deck in a row or something that went so crazy. So yeah, very crazy. That is why I'm doing the Patreon shoutout song in a Christmas mood. Alright, let's thank our Patreons and members. Very freaking grateful. You guys are so awesome. A special thanks to our Sato the Great Heartist. We have Randy Campbell, John, Chris Stevens, John Cooley, Automatom, Vincy MH, and Vicky White. Thank you for supporting the channel. Then we have our Goldspan Dragons. Have we even seen one Goldspan Dragon today? I'm not even sure anymore. We have Waffles, Randy A.K. Donald T, Floriano Scott, Jan Newman, Simster65, Anthony, Tim Clanny, William Whitehead, and Enrico Colombarolli. Thank you guys so very freaking much for sharing your Goldspan Dragon treasure with me. And a huge freaking shout out to our Nico Polis, God Pharaohs. We have Earl, Chris Katowski, and Grandalf. You guys are freaking awesome. If you want to check out the Patreon or the membership, there's a link below every video. You can check that one out. And if you don't have any hard-earned cash to share, don't you worry about it, sweet summer child. There's always other ways to support the channel, like subscribing to the channel, becoming part of the Malone family. You can join the Discord, chill out with us there. That would be very freaking awesome. So yeah, and of course, liking the video and sharing it with a friend helps me out way more than you would think. So thank you guys so very freaking much for all the support over the last few months. It is awesome to me. Deck number 250 was a wild freaking ride. A wild freaking ride. It was the insanity of the century. So this Ancient Greenwarden, holy freaking smokes. Holy freaking smokes. It was way better than I ever would have thought it would be. So yeah, I'm very happy about it. I hope you like the deck. If you do, as I said, don't forget to leave a like and share the video with a friend. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.